Good morning, my name is Ploy. Today I'm going to interview some foreigners about how people use English in daily lives and their experience communicating in Asia. Before we start, could you please introduce yourself?
Okay, so my name is Mary. I come from France, and I am a teacher of French teacher in the center, Women's Center Fountain of Life for 1 year, and usually I am a nurse in my country.
Let us start to first question. How important is English in your daily life?
I think English is very useful in my daily life because many things are in English. For example, in the web or in the media. So it's very useful to understand the news of the world and to be connected to the world. So I'm glad to know English a little bit, that to understand the whole world.
What are the role of English in your country?
I think not so many French people are speaking English, so I don't use so often English in my country. But when I am out of my country, I can speak English, and that's great.
Because in your country you have old language.
We know because before, like a long time ago, French was a European language, so many people were speaking French. But now it changed, and now it's English. So the old people never get the chance to learn English, and I think they don't use it, and they don't feel to learn it now. So many young people are speaking English, but not all the old people.
When did you start learning English and how did you learn it?
I started when I was very small, at 6 years old during my school, and so it was very difficult for me to learn it when I was like at school because it's very impersonal. You don't know how to use it in your daily life. So I was very bad in English. I was having bad marks and all. I was not understanding what I was speaking and what the teacher was saying. But after my high school, I went to Spain. So nobody was speaking French, so I needed to communicate with the people. So I needed to learn English. So I learned very fast, and it was easier for me to learn like that.
How long you been in the Spain?
I have been 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Secondary school? High school?
No, just after like volunteer.
Ah, How often and how long you have been use English to communicate?
When I was young, I was not using English only for watching movie and all, but I did not like so much because I was not understanding. So after my high school, when I started to work, and because I am working in one hospital that there is many foreign people, because I was working with all kind of infection, so people were coming from other country to be here in our service. So it was very useful for me to speak English. It was not proper English, but just to understand each other and to understand what the patient was saying.
How have you communicated with people from other Asian countries?
Yes, mostly with Indian people.
Indian people?
Yes, and they speak very well English.
Yes, because in India, English is a government language.
Yes, it was and it was because of the colonialism. even if it is not proper English, we just manage to understand each other, and it is incredible to think that we can communicate with the one language that is a little bit common.
And you can share about your experience communicating with people from Asia.
When I was working with Indian people, so I was speaking English with them. And after I went to travel in India also, and it was very useful to use English. And I have some friends that are Chinese, but they were not speaking so well English. But I could communicate at least some words and understand a little bit the needs of daily life.
And what do you think about Indian English or Philippines English? It is different.
It's the same language, but the accent is not the same. So sometimes it's difficult to understand. And also because everybody will use English in the same way that we are speaking our own language. So it's kind of mixed, but is understandable. So
What do you think about the variety of English used by people in Chile?
I don't know. I think even if people are speaking not exactly the same English, it's nice to see that everybody try to make an effort to understand each other and to understand, to welcome the foreigners also. That, for example, in Thai, we have been in small villages, and all the time we found it somebody speaking English. So that's nice because we don't feel lost, and I think it's very important to know at least one language that can be common. And because now everybody is using the phone, but the phone sometimes is wrong.
Yes.
And you don't make the effort to really speak to the people with the eyes in the eyes, and you just speak to your phone. And I think it's very nice to have English and all over Asia also.
Then about Lao. When you go.
Yes, I think there is all the time people speaking English. Even if it is some words, it is enough to understand. So we just not big sentences. We don't make big sentences, but just words to be understood.
Thank you today for your joining with us. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.